Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Well, Singy, he's been really up against it lately. Major struggles at the plate, but perhaps today he gets it going again.
Yeah, Boog, he needs to find his rhythm out there and just simplify his mindset in the box. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to see the ball, hit the ball.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Coming up on the first pitch, today's starting pitcher, Blake Snell.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Ready to go? Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first in time. 1 out in the top of the first. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
And first offering is fouled off. Into center and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here's Marcell Ozuna, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Pages brings it in. Out number 2. Here's Matt Olson. Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner puts on the brakes at second, so it's first and second with 2 out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that ball is out of here. 3rd home run of the season. Just like that, they move in front. It's 3-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Here comes Austin Riley. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. And first offering is fouled off. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. He's there. It's a 2-out double. Now batting Jurickson Profar. A switch hitter batting right. Swing and a line drive. Base hit out into center field. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrel.
Rojas with the throw to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Atlanta gets 3 on the homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed in. And we're back. And our pitcher tonight, Chris Sale. And he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low 2s last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season. And if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
Sale ready. Tap foul at the plate. Got him looking. 1 out.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
And Sale deals. He swings and fouls one off.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, I want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
Sale notched a complete game the last time on the hill. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Trump snags it for the 2nd out. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. Slider right there.
I loved watching him throw that complete game, Boo. Just not that common anymore. Think about this. In the 21st century, only 2 pitchers have had a season with 10.
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail it here 3-0. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen. Snell back to work. And that one is lifted in the air. Edman in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Sends it across to first. They get the out on Acuna. 2 outs, base is empty. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Now this is in the air down the line. Hernandez sizes this one up, and that is that. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Foul ball. Muncy, multi-time All-Star, batting in the cleanup spot, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2012. Sale winds and deals. Strike 2.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
And that one off the outside edge.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Struck him out swinging. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Late on that fastball.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a grounder foul first base side. That one just misses. And the count 1-2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. And that one popped to short. Allen hauls it in to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. That's towards center. Edman sizing this one up. Makes the catch. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
That one ripped. That's going back. Back some more. And it hits the fence. Throw cut off to second. And he's safe. It's a wall ball double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Can't get there, and it deflects off him. Here comes Olsen around third. The throw's offline. He's safe. And it's 4-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Laser could be trouble. Albies makes the turn at second. In safely with a double, his second of the day. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Traffic on the bases with one already in here in the second game of the series. Swing and a chopper out to short. Beats the throw and the run scores.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Didn't try to do too much with it, just to really.
Clayton Kershaw gets the call from the pen.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So now to the plate for Atlanta. Chadwick Trump rolled out to second in his first at bat. Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one's back. Out of here. He sends a rocket to left, and they add on. It's 8-0. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you could say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact.
So 1 out, nobody on. And now the shortstop, Nick Allen. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one opts against the fence. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Hit hard, base hit. And now 2 aboard. To third, not in time. And it's runners at the corners with 1 gone.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II. 1 for 2. Lined into right. 2 down. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. This to third. Muncy whips it across. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring, but not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. It's now an 8-0 game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Set for the bottom of the third, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pages.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Pages launched a homer in his most recent game. Out to short, Allen. Throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Allen puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
2 down, bases empty. Miguel Rojas now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Fastball for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
On the ground, right side. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in, and he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Fought off foul. At the belt and fires. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. But there's no play. That's an infield single.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single, and they're on the board, but lots of ground to make up.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
2 on, 2 outs. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
And down on strikes he goes. And that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. 2 men left. Back here at Dodger Stadium. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And set to lead off the 4th, Matt Olson. Base knock center field, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Pulls in with a double, 3rd hit for him today.
Everything came together for him. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So a man aboard. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. That's to third, and it stays fair. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out. Here is Austin Riley. And a bunt towards third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. A run comes in on the play. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. Swung on, belted. That one back there. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here's the catcher, Chadwick Trump. He's already homered in this game. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. And they don't push it. Runner holds at third. Bases loaded now with still nobody out. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nick Allen. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Puts it in the air out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Here's Acuna now. 1 for 3.
Now batting, right fielder Ronald Acuna Jr.
Left field, way back there. Lays out and makes the play. So they're all loaded up. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Base hit, 1 run is in. Ball comes in, runner stops at third, bases still loaded with 2 out. Anthony Banda into the game.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. So they get 3 runs in the inning, but they also leave the bases loaded. And midway in the 4th, it's the Braves 11 and the Dodgers 1. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player has maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Stays alive. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time, and that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all, and everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
And first offering is fouled off. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was awful for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant, like 3 for 33 or something.
Will Smith to the plate. Slider for a strike. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's to third. The throw to first, and they get the out on Smith. And that is the inning. Dodgers down in order. They trail by double digits, 11. Back here in L.A., and now Matt Olson up to hit.
Could be a big moment for him right here. He's sitting on 999 hits, 1 away from adding a comma to that total.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. That's his 3rd home run of the series, and they add to their lead. It's 12-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Power versus power right there, like 2 locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble, and that's going to roll to the wall. And he's got a double, his 4th hit. So, man aboard. Here's Austin Riley. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Now batting, left fielder, Profar.
Here's Profar now. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's just foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Now a drag bunt, third base side. Can't pick it up with the bare hand. There's one. Stepping in, Chadwick Trunk. And that one fouled off.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home instead of Dodger Stadium,
Rojas to Betts at second for 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. They put 2 on the board on 4 hits, no errors, and no one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. Braves lead this one. It's 13-1. Bottom of the inning, and now the right fielder, Andy Pages. Sale back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Pages, 24 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Olson out his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. He goes down looking.
no, that's not the best 2-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Rojas swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the 2nd time today. Swinging a foul out of play.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result, he's been able to keep his pitch count low, throwing the ball very well right now.
That one down the line. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So now it's Freddie Freeman. In the air, left field. Makes the grab, and that's the third out. So one hit. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Shortstop, Nick Allen.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Hernandez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Back to the top of the lineup, and next for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one hammered. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And foul.
Fouled off to the right. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the sixth. And they'll do it again. In the air, right field, Pajes. Makes the catch for the out. Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit. 0 for 4. He's flied out 3 times and also grounded out. Swing and a ground ball. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying
swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Bottom of the 6th. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. And strike one to Mookie Betts.
some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
To the right side. Oh, what a stop. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
The fun play right there, Boog. He lays all the way out, makes the stop, but just wasn't able to get it there in time. And, of course, there's the hustle out of the box as well to earn the infield single. Just a great baseball play.
Ohtani in the box now. No balls and a strike.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Got him looking, and he didn't like the call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Here comes Max Muncy. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground, and that goes foul. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
On the ground, Albies. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Now, Boog, I don't have the numbers to back this up or anything, but I think pitchers who tend to rack up a bunch of strikeouts sometimes end up with more errors behind them in the field just because the defenders aren't as involved in the game. They're not as sharp, and who knows if that played any factor there, but I think there could be something to it. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Popped up. Sale. Squeezes it, and that will end the inning. So 2 runs. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Kirby Yates.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Fly ball down the line. Pajes ranging back, and it hooks. Foul. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2.
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And the batter now, Austin Riley. And first offering is fouled off. Yates, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. There's a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Blake Trinan appears to be getting loose. Garcia also throwing. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Profar climbs in on that left side. Profar gets a piece there. Here's 0-1. Foul ball there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And we're back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Tommy Edman. Right through there for a strike. And a foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 0-2. Down the line. And that drops foul. Here's the 0-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air, foul off first. Olsen pulls it down. One away. Miguel Rojas at the plate.
Second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
There's a strike.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That's his 9th strikeout so far. And here's Freddie Freeman. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Albies. And the inning is over. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And here's the catcher, Chadwick Trump. Yates back to work. On the ground, out to short. Oh, great grab on the dive. And very nicely done for the out.
Great cat-like reflexes right there. Lays out, knocks the ball down, and then fires with that rocket arm all the way across the diamond. Man, put this guy in the mound.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Yates measures 5 feet 10 inches, 205 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. On the ground to third. Throw on to Freeman. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Time asked for at the plate. Maybe an attempt to break up the rhythm that he's got going on the mound right now. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Oh, 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Mookie Betts. Swing and a foul straight back.
Notice how they're swinging too early or too late. That's a timing problem. They need to guess right on a few of those pitches.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. So he goes yard to left. His first homer of the year. It's 13-4. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
To the right side. Olsen steps on the bag. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. And now it's Max Muncy. 0 for 3 in this one. Fastball for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Muncy hits one in the air. Acuna sizes this one up. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. And now Teoscar Hernandez right through there for a strike. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. On the ground to short, into the outfield, base hit. The batter now will be Will Smith. High fly ball down the left field line. Raging back towards the wall. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 run across.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was extra bases all the way.
Smith on third with 2 out. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single, 13-6. So 2 down. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Tommy Edman. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. And that one is going to go. He'll touch them all. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 13-8.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
And first offering is fouled off. Two out, space is empty. Right through there, got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 9th inning coming up. You're watching Atlanta Braves baseball on the Show South. We're back. It's the top of the 9th. And there's a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia. This is his 3rd time out this year. Michael Harris II digs in now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
And that is out of play. Line drive, and this might be trouble. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And here is Marcell Ozuna. Swing and a ground ball out to short. The throw wide at first, and both runners are safe.
That's a play you expect your shortstop to make pretty much every time. Pretty routine. Hard to tell if he didn't get a great grip on it or the mechanics on him just broke down, but that gives this offense an extra out to work with.
Line drive. And base hit to 3rd. The tag out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Slice to right. Thomas makes the catch, and there are 2 outs. Here is Austin Riley.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And a swing and a miss.
Well, strike one is so critical
You're
in a
on
bat
one strike.
like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the ninth. Center field. Edman in position. And that'll do it. 1 run on 2 hits. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Bottom 9. Here is Freddie Freeman. That one fouled off. Next offering is fouled back. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And in one hops the wall. Freeman headed for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a beautiful triple.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Olsen under it. He's got it. And there's 1 down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics, and instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Ohtani stands in now and watches strike 1. Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Albies tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Well, a run comes across the score right there, but defensively, when you have a lead like this late in the ball game, you're counting outs. Nice job of simply just trading a run for an out.
Muncy in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Tired or not, he's relentless with the way he pitches. He might be exhausted out there, but his stuff is still nasty.
This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.